Hey guys, and welcome back yet again. We're doing another flashback to summer of 2021. We are doing third cutting hay. It is the beginning of September and we have an amazing guest that is going to be coming. Yes, you guys are going to get to see some really cool equipment get demoed on this farm for baling. So stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, I have to rush to try to get this hay cut and raked and done very carefully so that when the guests come, everything is just right so that it can be baled up and demoed properly. Man, this third cut, we have never had a third cut on this farm. We have tried to do third cuts in years past, but never had enough that we could rake. This third cutting hay is so long and so thick. It is just so heartwarming to see because we desperately needed this last crop of hay to really get our numbers up. Let's go see how hay cutting went. Some of this field is super thick. And some of it out there is less thick. It's just really hit or miss as far as how thick it is. But overall, it's growing good. I'm on field number 3. This is our main 10-acre field. This is the area that we put a lot of extra seed down on. So the grass isn't quite as thick, but this is all this year's growth because this was pretty much nothing last year. So this is not looking nice. I mean, it might not be as thick as out there, but this is much improved. You can see how tall it is by my tire tracks over there. This is some really tall grass. You're looking at probably 20 to 24 inches tall. Some of this stuff up here obviously isn't quite as tall, but it's still got some good height on it. This is not looking quite as dead as the other field, which is kind of interesting. This area's got a little bit more weeds. It's a lot thinner. You can see there's less grass right through here. And that is where we were having lots of issues with the cedar. So it looks like no grass got put down right there at all. Overall, the field is looking good. There's just a little bit of weeds in there, the little tiny daisies, a couple Queens Anne lays, nothing really major. I would guess that we might end up with about 500-ish bales. That's my guess. And that's just based on how thick and tall the grass is overall compared to the last cut, second cutting. I think we're gonna keep most of this. We're gonna fill the hay loft. Whatever we can't fit in the hay loft, we're gonna leave on the wagon and then just sell it as is. This area has been getting thicker. We really overseeded this a lot because that was pretty patchy before. You definitely can't beat today's view, guys. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
right, well, I got the biggest field done. I don't think it's quite as thick as I was expecting. I think second cutting was definitely thicker than this. So if we got 700 second cutting, I would say probably 300 to 400 off third cutting, which again, we've never ever had a third cutting hay, so that is pretty good if we can get even 300 off third cutting. So here's my scrappier field. The area right in front here is the nicer area, and then working towards the back, it's pretty thin. I had thought about brush hogging it and just knocking it all back down into the earth, but some of this stuff is a little bit too long for brush hogging. This is going to suffocate the hay if I brush hog this and leave it on the top. So we'll go through and we will cut it for hay and then overseed with a seeder of some sort. But you can see there's just lots of pits and holes in this field. Word down the street is Eric is going to be cutting this. So I don't think there's anything in this field that he could run over, so it should be a pretty safe field. Oh boy. Should have seen that one coming. Oh boy. Hey, it's a torpedo.
Buffer's like, how dare you leave me?
I know, she's so mad. Mom, you're in the tractor without me. How dare you? There he goes. I don't even think Eric's ever even used the cutter before. I mean, if he has, it was years ago. He's taking the turns a little bit tight. Daddy! Hey, come on. Hopefully it comes back in one piece. I'm sure he'll do fine. All right, well, this seems to be an ongoing yearly thing. My horse arena's covered in weeds again. Sadly, the point when the weeds start growing is the point when I'm super busy, and then they get huge, and then I have to spray them with the weed killer and then mow them. We're just gonna mow it and call it a day. If you guys have any other suggestions on good ways to keep this under good maintenance, let me know. We did put some sand in here. It wasn't beach sand, it was just sand from the back lot. I mean, here's a nice sandy spot that isn't growing a whole lot, but it is clay underneath, so eventually it does get mixed in. Anyway, let's get mowing.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Definitely make sure you are subscribed and have your bell turned on, because you do not want to miss the hay demoing that is coming up for baling. It is just the coolest thing to watch this. Eric got a lot of fantastic drone footage in this machinery I can pretty much guarantee you have never seen before. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thanks so much, guys. I love you. I wish you guys the best weekend, and stay safe and stay healthy. Until next time, take care. Bye.